You know, one of the biggest mistakes entrepreneurs make is onboarding, recruiting, and partnering with individuals based on their personality. Because either they're popular or because they're sexy or I don't know. You feel some kind of way about a person. When the reality of the matter, that's the kiss of death. That's a sure way to make sure that you detonate your business long term and even relationships that you have with people. Instead, what I encourage people to do is recruit behaviors, recruit mindsets, right? Does the person show up to time, up on time? Do they keep their commitments? Are they reliable? Are they trustworthy? Do they move with integrity? I'm not always talking about morally, that's important too, but is there integrity and consistency to their movements and the way they operate and the way they get down? The bottom line is someone that hasn't had a lot of success in the past and hasn't demonstrated a track record of achievement or hasn't demonstrated a track record of being consistent at anything, they're not going to change simply because you hired them. I'm here to tell you, I'm sorry, you're not the special, okay? People are people. And the only reason why most people change is because there's some type of self-impetus, something that transpires where they make the decision to change, right? There's some truth that, you change people's environment, you put them in soil that's more fertile, it increases the likelihood of their success, but they already have to be bringing something to the table. They already have to have good seeds to plant in that soil, and if they don't have it, it's going to be a problem. So the bottom line is recruit the behaviors. Stop getting caught up in the oxytocin, serotonin in relationships. That's important to develop that in relationships. But when you are building a business, you got to recruit the behaviors, man. Also, I see a lot of business owners out here. Part of the reason why they can't find or keep good people is because, quite frankly, they got the HNIC syndrome. They have the syndrome where they feel like they got to be in charge, where they feel like they have to be running stuff. They got to be running people. That's a real problem. That's going to cause some real headaches. No real leader or someone who's talented and knows their worth wants to work underneath you. I'm just telling you straight up. Leaders want environments where they feel like they can take their talent, their skills, and their hard work and grow and scale themselves, right? If they're a leader, that means they already have a destination in mind. If they're a leader, if they've learned to lead themselves, that means they already have goals. That means they already have objectives. They have things they want to accomplish. There's a way that they want to move. And if you're going to be a leader of leaders, it's not about you being smarter and sharper and stronger and more talented and more skilled and having knowledge and insights. That's a person that's operating, quite frankly, not in the spirit of abundance, but in the spirit of scarcity. But if you are providing environments that empower people, a rising tide lifts all ships. It's your ship. It's your boat. Now, are you going to lose people sometimes? Yeah. Are people going to move on to other endeavors or things that edify them more? Yes, but your responsibility as a leader is to make that as difficult as possible, whether it's be psychically, mentally, financially, materially, or otherwise, right? I've seen so many people spend so much time trying to control and manipulate and dictate to, and they get anxious and upset, and they just can't get along with other leaders. And it's because of that attitude, right? I firmly believe CEO is an acronym. Create environments of opportunity. That's what a CEO does. And if you do that enough, you don't have to worry about, look, they're shady, but it's trifling people. Read the books, Human Nature. I think that's titled by Robert Greene. Definitely bone up, learn. That's what leaders do too. Leaders are learners. But doing those two things, man, will take you far in business. It will. If you're willing to learn how to be a leader of leaders, give people the space they need to grow and glow. It does not always have to be about you. You don't have to receive credit for everything. If you're surrounded by really smart, capable people, they see your gangster, okay? And then also, man, recruit behaviors, not just personality. And sometimes not even just talent, because there are some talents and skills that can be taught. Obviously, you want to get the best talent and skilled people that are out there. But I'll take a person with mediocre skills and mediocre talent over somebody that has all the wrong behaviors. So As usual, you know what to do, right? Click the like button, click the share button. We know sharing is caring. Let the algorithm know that the content is smacking and you want more of it. And I'll come to the table with more. I know I've been away for a little while. You can tell wasn't necessarily in the best of health in terms of, but hey, I sound a lot worse than I feel. I feel great. I'm glad to be here. So everybody have a fantastic day. Celebrate success in advance. Goodbye for now.